Hello Internet Marketing World. This is Brian Johnson with My Affiliate Programs. And today we're having some fun on Friday. It was kind of a light week for me. I've been working my butt off since April, and this week I needed to decompress. I played some video games, I took some walks, I did some yard work, and today I feel like making a couple videos for YouTube. And what we're talking about today are tools that work. Okay, there's so much crap out there. There's so many crappy ebooks. Now there's a lot of great ebooks too, right? And there's also a lot of good affiliate tools, website scripts, blog plugins for WordPress, and some standalone desktop applications that can really help your marketing. And I want to get right in one of them today, and I want to tell you about the domain research tool. Now I picked this tool up in I guess it was about April, and at the time I'd kind of been thinking about it for a while, and I thought, well, let's try this because some of the other things I was trying wasn't really working, and one of those was PPC. And I'm actually going to buy some new tools in the coming months and dive back into PPC, because I will not give up on PPC until I figure it out. But let's get back on track. Domain research tool. So I picked up the tool in April, and really it's been the growth spurt of my online marketing since then. And this tool allows you to do so many things with domains. And guys, domains are so important. When you're spending your money on how-to books, when you're spending your money on programs and scripts, pardon me, when you're spending your money on all these things, they can help your business. But at the same time, don't overlook things that are so obvious. Sometimes it's so obvious it's right in front of you that you can't figure it out. Domains. Google tells you in the Webmaster Guidelines, go to Google and read the Webmaster Guidelines. They tell you so many great things. When you really get into it, you start reading things like patents that Google has put out. And in these patents, they talk about things like inbound links, the age of inbound links, the age of a domain. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, they're telling you the things that Google looks at when they rank a domain. Right now, I just searched remove spyware, the top 10 results. No domain is featured in the top 10 results that's any younger than 2004. How the heck are you going to rank for the term remove spyware on a domain you register tomorrow? You're excited about internet marketing. Whoa, I just read about this and it's so great and people are making all this money. So you register a domain, remove spyware now, really fast.com. Okay, great. And you start plugging away and you throw up tons of flags for Google, like affiliate links and other things that you want to be careful of when you start out. And you just don't get anywhere. And one of the reasons you don't get anywhere is just because your domain hasn't been around long enough. So what if you're able to secure old domains? What if you were able to research domain names based on keyword tools, keyword searches? What if you were able to identify domains that already have links in Yahoo or the DMOZ? What if you were able to identify domains that are available, have never been registered, yet are based on terms that are searched for thousands of times? I mean, they're still available. I've researched about 20 or 30 of them in the last month. They cost me $6. And in the coming days, I'm going to launch a site of mine. What did I get? I got availabledomainbuy.com, because no one had picked that up. And I'm going to launch a site for domains. I'm going to sell domains. So this tool, I've picked up a lot of old expired domains, and I've stayed on track. I've been smart, and I've figured out what works and what doesn't work. And I've gone very slow, and I haven't been spammy at all. And instead of just parking a domain, I create a site quickly using WordPress, very easy to do. And then I simply add Google AdSense or maybe some links to eBay, and damn if I don't make good money. You want some examples? Okay, I bought a domain for under 20 or 30 bucks. It's made $100 in a couple months. Big deal, right? $100. But what if you can do that 100 times? Okay, let's get more exciting. I bought a domain for $40 and it's made about probably $1,000 now in 2 months. Okay, that's exciting to me. I bought another domain I've had for less than 3 weeks. I think I paid 10 or 20 bucks for the domain. I sold a motorcycle or two through eBay, so right there it's at least a $30 commission. Plus I've had some people sign up for eBay, another $25 commission, so the site has already paid for itself and I'm profitable big time. I'm also making money on AdSense on the site. I make about 2 to 3 bucks a day on AdSense. So those are a couple of the sites that I've got working for me. It's tremendous, it's exciting, and you do need to stay on track like I mentioned. So what that means really is when you buy an expired domain, do your homework, understand what the site was about, and create content in exactly the same niche. Don't buy a site about pets that talked a lot about cats, and don't make a dog site. Do a cat site. That's what you have to do. Don't upload 1,000 pages of your spun crap. Sure, it might work for a while and you'll make some money, but go slow and just do a couple pages. Because think about this. Really, it's all a numbers game. If you can put 10 pages on a domain and they all rank somewhat well, and you're able to do 50 visitors a day, how long is it going to take you to be profitable with 50 visitors a day? How long is it going to take you to pay off the charge for the expired domain? And at that point, you're looking at your hosting, and I pay $6 a domain or whatever for registration per year. So just a couple pages, and then look for the next gem of a expired domain. And in the beginning, you kind of have to tread water because you're making money, but you spend it on new domains, and then you tread water because you're not really making it. You can barely eat, and it's hamburgers. But then after about 3 or 4 months, I'm at $5,000 a month now. When I started, I was at $1,500 a month. Now that's how much I'm bringing in. So I've kind of cut my spending down to about $500 a month, and things are looking good. I might spend a little bit more if something comes down the pike that looks amazing. But what I would say is, if you're going to try this technique out, tell yourself you're going to set aside at least $200 to $500 on expired domains, and spread that money out across 10 domains. Don't buy 1 or 2 domains because you might not, you're just starting out and you might screw it up. You have to understand that Google might penalize you because you might trip some filters, you might do some things that are not quite right, you might be a lot more commercial than the old site was, and that might trip some filters. Who knows what's going to happen, but if you follow some basic principles in that you create content that was already there, you don't copy, you use original content. It's not that hard. Find an article, rewrite it, find a niche you're passionate about. You like to hunt? I just bought a tree hunting stand website. Can you believe it? But you know what? People search for tree stands, and I got a domain that was registered 9 years ago. I'm telling you right now, that site's making me money. I've done it enough now where I know what to do. And I don't try to abuse Google. I'm creating great content, original content. I'm creating links to eBay, and I'm also throwing in some AdSense, and the content is mine. I write it myself. When I can't stand it anymore, I take a break and I do something else. So that's the tip, guys. It's really a tool that you need to take a look at. It's available through affiliates for $129 to $250. The affiliates set the price. A lot of them sell it for over $200. You can get it through my link, which is, of course, it is an affiliate link for $129. The tool comes recommended. I wouldn't recommend it unto my users unless it was a decent tool. So take a look at it. I hope it helps. Leave your comments. Take care, guys.